Hi guys, it's episode 3 of the FI series. Today we will be watching Sherlock Holmes, the TV series by the BBC. And for this episode we'll be going to my boyfriend's house and watching the episode with him. So let's go! That was a fun first episode.
Well, lots of stuff happens for one episode.
I know, and I found it really fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I was very interested to see how John Watson and Sherlock Holmes would meet each other, especially in the 21st century setting. I like it. There's just, it's an old friend of mine, John Watson. Afghanistan or Iraq. Very, very Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, that's about the only real thing they kept from the old Sherlock books and stuff is the way Sherlock analyses everything. Other than that, they changed everything.
I was very confused when the episode first started, with the whole war going on. Obviously it refers to Watson's past, but...
Well, you didn't realise it was, you didn't even think it was Sherlock. And
Sherlock I thought it was an actual advert for something at first.
No.
What did I think of Benedict Cumberbatch?
A lot of people say his name differently.
I quite liked Benedict playing Sherlock. I liked what he did with the role. It was very... He literally kind of... He did. He brought Sherlock to life. I like it. I liked it.
Yeah, it's one of my more favourite variations of Sherlock has been.
Yes, I have seen at least the first Sherlock Holmes movie where Robert Downey Jr. or Rubber Ducky. The difference between the two is Benedict plays very much a more logical understanding. He you know,
Very inward thinking.
you don't see, at least not for the first episode, you don't see his hobbies, whereas in the Rubber Ducky movie version, you do. You see him like, look, I've made these flies like fly in unconcentric something or other circles by playing a violin backwards.
And he's always...
hell?
He's always smoking on his pipe.
John Watson, played by Martin Freeman. Mr. Bilbo Baggins. I'm sorry. It's not often you see hobbits at war.
Yeah. They often like sitting alone in the shower. Smoking. In fact, smoking weed.
A lot of great characters smoke weed. Don't do it. So yes, John Watson. I do like how Martin Freeman portrays him. And I especially got very excited, obviously, when he runs out the restaurant without his walking stick, and I'm just like, oh, you see what Sherlock's done, you see? My actual reaction. I sort of saw it as now that Sherlock's sort of there, and Sherlock suddenly, he's gone back into the fast-paced life to try and go with Sherlock. I saw it as a sort of, with Sherlock being there distracting him, telling him what they need to do and where they need to go, the fast pace, he sort of...
Forgets about all the wounds.
Not even that, he just forgets it. As in, he knows he doesn't need it. And his mind has gone back into the fast-paced sense where if you're at war, you can't really use a walking stick. You need to be fast, you need to be there, you need to be on the dot.
Well, you can use a walking stick depending on your position. Depending,
yes. But being a medical doctor, you need to be able to get somewhere fast without any hindrance. And I like the idea that I have that Sherlock made Watson sort of forget that he needed the walking stick. He made him forget the fact that he, all that stuff. I can't really explain it in words. Words are failing me today because I fangirled
a lot
over the entire episode.
What about the reveal of Sherlock's brother at the end?
Moycroft. I didn't actually realise that was his brother. I thought that was Moriarty. I had a feeling it was Moriarty, but at the same time I was like, that can't be Moriarty, because I've seen what Moriarty looks like thanks to Tumblr.
Yeah, through
So-
spoilers you had.
Yeah.
Well, we spoilers, they were just gifts, really.
They were gifts of Moriarty, and so I knew what Moriarty looked like, and I was like, it can't be this. It's not the same actor. It can't be the same person. He wouldn't have changed that much. But it was his brother, Moycroft, and I didn't actually realise that Sherlock Holmes had a brother. Did he have a brother in the original sort of stories?
No.
So they've made Moycroft his brother.
They've made Mycroft as a.
Okay then.
So that's why he tries to hire Watson in the beginning. Well, not at the beginning, but tries to hire Watson.
To give him information
on
on
him.
Sherlock, because it's more of a, I need to know what my brother's doing, otherwise he will kill someone. Which is what a lot of the people on that show think he's going
Well,
to do.
all the
one day.
police have been applied that he's a psychopath or might kill someone, just to make a new crime.
But all the side characters imply that him and Watson will be getting it on. Thank you, Mrs. Hudson. Thank you, guy in the restaurant who just implies that just says, "Oh, you're on a date." Thank you. It's definitely sort of opened up the Sherlock fandom to those who like mysteries as a sort of part-time thing. They're not head in a book, must learn the next one. But more of a casual sort of watching.
It's a lot easier to watch.
I like how the storyline as well. I liked the storyline of that first episode. I also liked the length of it, because when I first went to watch it, I was very much, wait, there's only 3 episodes in every season? How can a fandom how? Until it was pointed out to me, thankfully, that each episode is pretty much a feature-length movie.
Yeah.
It's that was a good 80 odd minutes. That was a good hour 20 minutes. So that's a proper feature-length movie. And yes, that is pretty good. I like how they've done it. It didn't feel like an hour and 20 minutes. Definitely not.
It's because it's quite fast-paced at times, especially that first episode is quite fast-paced.
But yeah, I definitely.
There's not much downtime.
I definitely liked it. You got a lot in the sense of, well, this is Sherlock, this is what he does, this is how he does it.
Yeah.
You're Watson, okay? You see it from Watson's point of view. For most of it.
A lot of the series is sort of seen from Watson. You could probably say that Watson's more of the main character than Sherlock is.
I wouldn't be surprised, because you're seeing it from Watson's point of view of, this is the first time you've ever met Sherlock. Even you're confused as to how
especially
he's
the
doing
first
things.
episode is definitely more emphasis on Watson.
You're confused as to how he's learning these things, how he's knowing these things. So yeah, I really liked it. I liked the storyline of it, the whole idea that this cabbie just talked people into dying.
But it's a good cover though.
It is. I sat there throughout the episode thinking, well, on one hand, people know that cab drivers, and I'm not saying they're all dangerous, I'm just saying people know that they can have ways of getting you into a quieter area, and you don't tell everyone, you don't tell to the whole world you're getting into a cab and there's the registration number and that's where you're going, and if you don't turn up by then
Yeah, but a lot of time you phone them up by mobile though, and if you were found dead, often police check your mobile for the last people who called. If that last person you called was a cab, you then check the nearest cab station.
For cab companies in the middle of London, you don't necessarily call a cab company. As you saw, they hailed them down. They don't keep a track unless you've got security cameras recording you. They don't keep a track.
You don't.
Of who's getting there.
But though the thing is though, in real London, not figurative London from Sherlock, you don't hail cabs now. There's not many cabs that still hail you down. A lot of them require you to phone them up. There's a few up still going around, but
that's really upsetting. I wanted to do the tourist thing and be like, cab, oh cabby.
There's not as many as there used to be.
Damn. Well, yeah. They've also got the sort of stereotypical British thing going on of, you hail down a cab and... No, it's New York. In New York you can hail down a cab.
In New York you just wave your hand and the cab comes down.
How did I mix that up? Basically, I very much liked the episode. I want to watch more. In fact, I almost watched the second episode before filming this. For the first episode, I would definitely give it a good 9 alpacas out of 10. It's like a good 9 out of 10. I really liked it.
Not surprised.
I've always liked the idea of Sherlock Holmes and all that sort of stuff. Fantastic. That's the best rating so far. So yes, well done Sherlock for getting the highest rating so far. And with that, I have completed the Super Hulock Trio, which was done completely by accident. I swear, I only found out what I was doing when I was filming Doctor Who. Here's a clip. You know, you can't be on Tumblr and not know anything from Super Hulock. That's just, you've got to know stuff from those 3 things. You're gonna get Tumblr.
You're gonna get letters now from the Super Hulock fans. Just like, don't mention just one of them.
Are you kidding? I did Supernatural last week. This is okay. Doctor Who. Next one's Sherlock. I'm literally doing Super Hulock in that order.
Okay.
The next episode of the FI series will be a special one for me. Someone commented on a previous video asking for a very specific episode for the FI series. So, well done to Sirius Obsidian. Your comment for the FI on British cheese will be my next episode. Thank you so much for asking me to do it. I will give a list of British cheese to my mum and ask her to buy me some. Hopefully we can get that ball rolling. Thank you for watching my Super Hulock of FI. However, there won't be an episode of FI on Tuesday the 11th or Tuesday the 18th of February. This is due to the fact that I'm going to Amsterdam on holiday. I'll talk more about that in a video that I will upload on the 11th, just sort of explaining what's gonna happen really. I'll probably upload it before the 11th actually. So if you want to see it, if you want to keep up to date, click the subscribe button and you'll find out when it goes up and you'll find out what's happening. It's nothing too major. If you liked this video, please press the like button, subscribe to see more, comment anything you want me to do a first impression of, be it food, drink, comic books, manga, anime, movies, TV series, anything you can think of, please. If you want to see what my first impression of it will be, please comment it, either on this video or on my Facebook page, or send me a message on Tumblr, you know, something like that. Links for all my social media uses are down in the description. Yeah, just let me know. Don't just assume what I'm gonna think of it, because you might be right, but don't you want to confirm that assumption? Come on, you got to confirm it. It's just so much more better. I will see you guys in the next video I upload. So until then, have a good one. Bye.